Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. That has been cut short. Ibrahimovic. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Azar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos getting forward. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Quarter of an hour played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Marcelo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi, very much a man of this moment. He's played it back.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Hazard does well not to be outdone there. Cafu. Where it came from. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he latch on to this? Oh, good effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Marcelo scooting forward. Cristiano Ronaldo, never out of the action for very long. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cafu! Oh, that's fabulous. Messi, and Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Marcelo. Oh, strongly challenged there. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cafu. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hazard is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. The referee's awarded a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card. Lahm charging forward down that flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Good take, and is he in? Azar in with the challenge, and that's gone loose. And it's Messi. Azar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Seedorf. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chooses to go cross-field. Marcelo. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's had it taken off him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Rodri. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And so the action is resumed. So the first half brought no goals. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. Cafu. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now it's Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Azar, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Hazard, he might be in here! Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf gets a foot in and wins the ball. And he skips past his man. And here's Azar. Now, can they get... He's having a shot! And it's in! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Ronaldinho gets over and intercepts.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Bale. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Ronaldinho.
Tonga really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the pass is intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mateus. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I think we're just about done here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Tonga really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Del Piero.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Marcelo, looking to be a menace in the final third. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil effectively played like two different...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. And it's Hakimi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Marcelo. Can he get on the end of this? Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Cruyff. Here's Vieira. Hakimi. Quarter of an hour played. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira powering forward here. Vieira.
Such good technique.
Desailly defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. Another chance from a corner. Tonga with the corner, there first. Messi with the short one. Hakimi. shot could be on. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Showing great feet there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Quality ball. Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Just eases him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he cuts out the supply.
Tonga definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hakimi proves too strong. Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Azar. And it's Vieira. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Now it's Seedorf. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Azar. That has found him in acres of space. That has been knocked clear. Now, can they get it back? Azar, very much a man of this moment. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. Mateus! Defending of the desperate variety.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. That gets us going once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Messi. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Hazard. Driving on and making good progress. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. And now the breakaway. And it's Lahm. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Messi. Hazard, who can single-handedly make a difference. Here come Brazil on the counter. Marcelo. Desailly. He's gone forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. Hazard, good, strong midfield running here. Looking for options for movement. And this is... Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Tonga have broken through. It's one, and it's been given away. Oh, that's fabulous. And Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
It's their second corner of the game.
Camisa 19, camisa 7, camisa 10. Deixando
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, nice touch. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Camisa 22.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know,
And the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil making
Camisa
further
12.
changes here, and
Camisa
in quick
9.
succession.
Change
Camisa
being made
12.
here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Ronaldinho, camisa 13.
And here's Bale. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
There's nothing more...
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil have their second corner now. Impressive jump. Well taken goal. Brazil are back in business. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Teremos uma substituição.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Brazil restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vieira. Seedorf.
Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Opts for safety. Now Ronaldinho. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vieira.
Tonga need to make something happen here. And this is Ronaldinho. Great chance! Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. That's good play. Ronaldinho. Played with finesse. Messi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi is one whose deliveries we all know about. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. 4 added minutes on the board. Neymar played out to the left flank.
Vieira.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Lofted in. Neymar is flagged offside. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's good defending, very good defending. So 90 minutes have come and gone, it's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This is a promising build-up. Strokes it back. Rui Silva needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Ronaldo, whose status is beyond reproach, beyond any question.
Yeah, I'd say he's earned his status, Peter, in leading by his actions, and that status is now seen by some as iconic. And where would this team be without him? Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. No, he's not getting past him there. Now who's going to be first to this? Gonçalo Ramos goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! It was bound to happen one way or another. He is just too good a player for it not to. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Nuno Mendes.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Now that's well seen too.
That's going wide left. Mendes in acres of space out.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Van der Vaart wins the duel this time. Gakpo. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the pass is intercepted.
João Cancelo.
João Cancelo going forward. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Timber attempts a clearance. He's on it, can he get away? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ramos. He's looking wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gonçalo Ramos has it out wide and in space. De Jong, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Sneijder. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good! Oh, crossbar! João Neves. Now it's Ramos. And they can counter here. Van Dijk.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Sneijder. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Portugal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Back on the way then.
Portugal can do themselves a massive favour by...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
João Cancelo.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good take, and is he in? That's an errant pass. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. Aimed beyond the defence. Here comes the... Oh, great leap!
He will be livid with himself.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
The Netherlands can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldo chasing after it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking to play him in. In with the challenge. The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
This looks promising. Bergkamp. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he welcomes it in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? Sneijder. It's Sneijder! And yes, it's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 25.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
João Felix. Well, what about it? Portugal are hurt by just about the final punch. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. João Felix. João Felix going face-to-face with his great rival. Rafael Leão! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Bergkamp. He's picked his way through. And this is Cruyff. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think...
Bergkamp!
Substituição para Portugal.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Pepe with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass isn't the best. Portugal moments now away from seeing this one out. Simons. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, important interception. And he's there to get it away. And he's gone long. The Netherlands could have here their final chance. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And a header! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
It'll be a throw-in.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
And it's Rijkaard. Great ball, and he's in here. Figo. Can he spark a counter here? That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's Bergkamp. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Keep the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with... Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Palhinha makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, I think his new boss will be asking him to nip opposition attacks in the bud. I think that's going to be his chief involvement. But he's just not out there to win the ball. He can also make a habit of moving it forward very quickly, and he actually has a creative side to his game that I think is underestimated.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's tidy. Played into the box.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Gonzalo. Great chance! Gonzalo Ramos finds himself offside. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And the pass is intercepted. Pepe. João Neves. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Mendes. João Palhinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very... Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That has not gone well. Now it's Rafael Leao. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So no flag here. Van de Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And now the breakaway. Portugal, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Nuno Mendes, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Van de Ven.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Xavi Simons. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Looking to play him in. Bergkamp. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ruben Dias. João Neves. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good driving run. No, he's not getting past him there. Van de Ven defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. João Cancelo. João Neves receives it in a good position here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this is Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Xavi Simons.
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Timber.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Dumfries. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ruben Neves. And it's Cancelo. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Xavi Simons. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And for the first half, that is that. That is certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. João Neves, and he's in on chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rijkaard. And he's got the beating of his man. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rafael Leao! Magnificent! A finish right from the top drawer. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Portugal find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ronaldo considers his options. Outstanding save to keep that out. Xavi Simons. 60 minutes played. Timber tries to play it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Memphis Depay. No way through there. Rafael Leao being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Pass somewhat off target. Dumfries now looking to orchestrate a counter. In with the challenge. Dumfries is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. Simons. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's put paid to the danger. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Cancelo. Can he latch on to this? Dumfries.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Yes, ended up in no man's land. João Neves. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played with finesse. Pepe with the foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. And it's Simons. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, can they get him away? Well played. He's in one-on-one. And the shot! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bergkamp. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Dumfries. Spread to the right. Takes on his marker, and he's forced to go back. Rijkaard. Timber.
Vamos ter 3
Memphis
minutos de
Depay.
compensação.
João Neves. João Neves. It's a threatening ball. Oh, that's nice. And that's that. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome.